It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting.
Lekker. Ik dacht,
practicing the spells
ik heb even wat vrije tijd.
Well,
Ik ga even lekker
sure I've never seen
streamen.
anyone take so quickly
Doe eens
to
even
a
gek.
second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned
En hoe is
with
het
when you get
met
your own.
jou?
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Ik weet niet of mijn geluid aanstaat. Ja, gelukkig.
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I
Lekker
may have
geslapen
miscalculated
allemaal.
slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Het zal weer niet zijn, kleine rat.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Hey, je hebt een balletje. Loki komt ook even een balletje brengen. Die heeft ook even zin om te spelen. Oh. Oh. Loki komt met een balletje aan om te spelen. Super schattig. Oh, Loki. Dat is ik denk dat ik tot 11:30 ongeveer live ben. Zo. Want daarna moet ik naar werk.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far up the ministry.
Ik weet niet waarom hij lekt, maar bij mij lekt hij namelijk niet.
Are you alright?
Weird.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Oh ja. Eens kijken, moet ik mijn stream opnieuw opstarten, denk je?
What happened?
Poor George. I can't
Oh,
believe
no,
it.
dit is wel.
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close.
Ja,
We've no
precies,
idea who
denk ik.
created this port key. Or why. farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there?
Oh, yeah.
I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey. But I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife...
Ja, ik
searching
denk,
for
weet je, ik
evidence
doe het
of
toch
lost
wel, want ik vind
magic?
het echt een leuk spel.
Miriam wanted to understand
En ik
why
dacht van,
such
ja,
powerful magic disappeared from the
ik
wizarding
vind
world.
toch wel opnieuw hoe
Spoke
erg
of
ik
the
het
good
ook
it
haat,
could do.
maar...
But magic is no different
Vooruit.
than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Oh, ik vroeg hoe laat jij weg moest. En ik zei van,
It appears to
ja,
be
ik
a
begin
sort
toch
of
opnieuw
enchantment.
hoe erg ik het ook haat.
Someone wanted to block
Maar
this
ik dacht,
path.
het is wel beter om even
Let's
opnieuw
see
te
some of
beginnen.
that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent.
Nee, ik was niet super ver met die andere save, dus het scheelt ook al wel.
That is a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your one work's improving with every up
Thank you,
there.
sir.
Ah, dat is goed.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Nee.
Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Ja, ja.
statue?
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
Oh, dat is ook niet echt fijn. We hopen dat als je straks wegkomt dat het een beetje minder is.
It can't be.
Just a moment.
Iets verkeerd gegeten of zo, gewoon buikpijn.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Hmm?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
Deze scene is ook wel cool.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Nou, echt niet fijn.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or
Ik hoop nog steeds dat ze deze game een keer op multiplayer maken, want het lijkt me zo nice.
You'll want to take a breath.
Maar dat zal vast niet.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance
Maar
to go.
Brian, je had deze nog nooit gespeeld, toch?
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
Ja, ik hoop het ook.
On your way.
Of wacht, of had je deze al uitgespeeld? Oh ja. Ik dacht al, of je had hem uitgespeeld inderdaad. Maar had je ook echt alles toen ook? Echt 100%?
Like the glow you saw in the porky container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Volgens mij toen ik hem echt 100% had uitgespeeld, inclusief die andere dag echt iets van 50 uur over had gedaan of zo. Ah, goeie.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12.
Maar toen was ik ook bezig geweest met al die dieren en zo en die dingen, dus... Oh no! Best open.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Lekker. Hey. Oké, dat gaat niet. Kom. Nou, Loki wil altijd bij mij komen zitten, maar dat gaat niet.
We should be looking for.
I'm not sure. Sir,
Oh,
I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we?
Die gaan we nog veel
Ready
gebruiken,
your wand
deze.
and focus.
En ja, ik speel op met controller. I know, I know. Dat is zoveel fijner, jongens. Oh.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey.
Ja, die Revelio, jongen. Oh, die wordt echt zo vaak
Dat.
En ja, controle is gewoon zoveel... Ik weet niet, ik ben niet zo goed in fighting scenes met controle. De rest vind ik wel chill met controle. Maar die fighting scenes en zo, nah.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Nog niks, maar...
Yes, I'm fine.
Ik ga wel voor
You seem to have
Ravenklauw.
caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
En welke was jij?
Some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Perhaps. Lumos. Ja, volgens mij heb ik die wel gedaan inderdaad. Toen ik alles
Lumos.
100% ging doen, moest ik ook Ravenklauw doen. Dus dat is ook echt super cool inderdaad. Ja, dan moest ik alle huizen of zo moest je dat doen. Tot een bepaald punt. En welk huis ben jij? Normaal? Of zo? Welke past het best bij jou? Oh.
Lumos. Professor? Professor Fig? Professor, where are you?
Nee, ik vind het leuk bij deze game kon je ook
Where am I supposed to go?
online kon je dan zo'n hele quiz doen en er kwam dan een house uit en zo. En wat voor hoe dat zo'n stad had, welke je daarvan kreeg. Dus dat was wel grappig.
I suppose I'm on my own this time.
I see some. Oeh, wat denk ik? I don't know. Ik denk een beetje Ravenklauw, maar ik denk dat je ook best wel bij Slytherin zou passen.
I need to align these statues with their reflections. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out.
Of misschien ook bij die rode, Gryffindor. Ik denk dat jij of Gryffindor of die andere bent. Slytherin. Oh, hey. Daar is. Oh, that's very well. Ja, ik weet ook niet precies allemaal, maar ik weet niet, zo'n vibe krijg ik gewoon, I don't know. Doe een keer ook zo'n quiz, dan weet je het. Volgens mij kun je online gewoon zo gratis quiz doen of zo. Wel grappig.
did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
Maar Brian, vind je dit ook echt een mooi spel? Het is echt cool hoe het allemaal eruit ziet. Ja.
I wonder if the path we've created
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Wel jammer dat Hogwarts en zo er niet bij zit. Dat was wel nice geweest. Maar deze is volgens mij daarvoor. Speelt zich daarvoor af, dus misschien komt er nog wel een nieuwe game een keer dat je wel in het jaar van Harry Potter kan spelen.
And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Of dat ze gewoon dat je Harry Potter zelf kan spelen of zo, net als die. Weet dat? Die Lego versie hiervan.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces.
Ja, precies. Daarom hoop ik dat er echt zeker nog een keer een ander deel van komt.
Always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they? I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
Ja, precies. Dat zou ook wel nice zijn. Of dat ze met die DLC, dat je dan kan time travelen of zo naar die Harry Potter tijd of zo. Dat zou ook echt heel ziek zijn.
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
No!
I have no patience.
Poor man.
Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Hey, Liv.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Ga mooi. Harry Potter. Wacht even.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you
Isolate
and me.
Legacy.
Thank you.
Ah,
Ready
why?
for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were...
Ah, sommige stukjes leggen echt heel erg.
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Sommige niet.
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Is goed. Doei doei. Succes.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
No. I belong in Ravenklaw.
And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. You belong in Ravenclaw!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
That's just brilliant at the right moment. One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett. Must be. I'm not sure this is the right spot.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Disney.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Revelio.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant! You'd think you could... Ah! That is... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
That new 5th year. Wonder where they're from.
Can't imagine starting new school this late.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Yeah.
Here you are.
The one and only.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Hey, toch net.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities
Revelio.
like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Ja, Revelio. Ga jullie nog vaak horen?
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Ja, laat me toch rennen.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. it may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own
story.
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
No better feeling than sponging your... What am I...
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Yes, I do.
Lumos, do come and find me if you stop.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Revelio.
Ik kan hem nog pakken.
I'm not impressed in the least.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Bush.
Potato! Oh. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth.
All very logical. You have a knack for solving riddles. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth!
Dacht Ach, zo. Kan je dat? En de andere is 9 0 1 2 3 5 9 plus 1004. Oh. Niet vergeten dat het slangen is. Tadaa! Het ding is dus, als je gaat tellen... de eerste is 0. En dan is gewoon 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. En dan moet je gewoon bij elkaar optellen. Let's see. Wat? Hier. Dat een extra pack of zo'n DLC erbij. Hoe noem je dat? Nou ja. Dus daarom heb ik deze outfit. Ik ben weer op een piraat nou, maar het is cool. Naar deze. Handig om te hebben. Door. Allebei trouwens wel handig.
Revelio.
Sowieso ga ik eerst proberen om nu veel vrij te spelen. Om daarna pas alles te gaan zoeken. Ik kan natuurlijk al een aantal dingen zoeken. Alleen het ding is, hoe meer ik vrij speel, hoe sneller ik dingen... Hoe meer ik bij dingen bij kan. Dus anders moet ik overal 20 keer heen om opnieuw te gaan zoeken. Dus daarom ga ik denk ik eerder even zorgen dat ik eerst veel heb vrijgespeeld.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
Accio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Sounds like fun.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Wat een gefeun. Dat hoeft ook weer niet.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the... Splendid!
Heb ik 50? Jazeker.
Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out... Very good! That's it!
Zijn er nog op?
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Enter.
Watch this.
Yes! Accio.
Excellent.
Here we go. Phew.
Brilliant. Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Perfect
That
score.
is how it's done.
Remarkable.
Jammer joh.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
What's this? There we go.
Noob.
Splendid!
Be sharp.
Yes!
Oh, that was an execution. Here we go. That is how it's done. Well done.
So close.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you will.
Well, you'd be...
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio...
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of... Expect to hear from me soon.
Revelio.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
First day?
The werewolves joined the goblins in the
Goblins,
uprising.
werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the point. Says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a Boot or the Minister a Flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't.
Nice.
And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going.
I've been fortunate. Beginner.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to try. Well, better see to my charms homework.
Revelio.
Got.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Uh-oh.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, it's good. Well done. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This should be easy.
Protego.
Protego? Okay, so lucky. This can't be your first duel.
All my students for respect.
Come here.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and...
Thank you, Professor Heckert.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect... I demand excellence from my students. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards...
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Again, well done today. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something.
It was certainly good
practice. It felt more... Didn't expect a new student. Then again...
I've dueled enough.
Huh, fair. You know...
Exclusive and?
Excellent. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, whether it's joining a seat, you just have to be clever.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Perhaps somewhere look for Luke and Brattleby. Till next time.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
Again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per
Revelio.
week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the ink. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges, be handsome indeed.
Revelio.
Blijft mooi hier zo.
Glad you could make it. Luke is over there.
Even hier.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you...
I'm flattered.
Imagine it's quite something.
How does crossed ones work?
You show up. It's our way of determining the score. And to like...
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, you're so...
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Oh no.
Protego,
Is that all you've got?
Lumos.
Linda.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition.
Brilliant.
I shall. Again. Hope to see you back here again.
Yeah. Jammer dat je dat niet kan vastzetten. Dat je wel gewoon alles kan pakken qua nieuwe items en aan kan doen. Maar dat de appearance gewoon hetzelfde blijft. En dan moet je dat de hele tijd veranderen. Ik kan eigenlijk ook gewoon vliegen, maar ja. Oké. Die Flu Flames gebruiken.
Revelio.
Altijd leuk dat.
Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well.
Let's
I'd
go.
like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ooh. Ready for it.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside. A number of your professors have agreed to do so. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will...
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. Got it. A flying page must be around here. Brilliant.
Easy.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Prepare.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolizes heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it and lashed out.
To finally have an answer as to why that portrait is here.
I adore decorating. Well, I do one.
I really have made a mess.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Even
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
I've always said that travel
Revelio.
calms the mind.
Hier. Zo. Oep.
Revelio.
Accio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Revelio.
Ja hoor.
Revelio.
We hebben ze allemaal.
Lumos.
Toch nog een beetje XP erbij. Rustig van de trap, want... Oh, moet er nog 1?
Revelio.
Oep.
Revelio.
Dan. Kom maar wat.
Revelio.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Oh, what's happened? Oh. Oh, mijn kattie. Oh, mijn jongen. Oh.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading.
Oké. Voor de volgende keer gaan we naar Hogwarts. En voor nu, bedankt iedereen voor het kijken. En ik moet er helaas weer vandoor. Dus ik wens iedereen nog een fijne dag. En wie weet tot vanavond.